When you are on a dopamine detox, normal, mundane things become fun. Normal, mundane things become enjoyable. And I see a lot of people in our generation, and a lot of people just normally who are glued to their phones, glued to addictions. And I used to be in this position. I genuinely used to be in this position where I was glued to my phone all the time and would just consume content, consume Instagram, consume social media, and then go home, play video games and all this, and it would just ruin my dopamine receptors. Something like this, me just sat about in nature, something as enjoyable as this would feel like work and hard, whereas now it feels beautiful and amazing because I've took away the distractions. I took away the things that rise my dopamine to a level that's insane, that isn't actually naturally stimulated. For example, this is naturally stimulated. The sun, the weather, everything is naturally stimulated. But me playing video games, me on social media, me scrolling, genuinely has an effect on me and has an effect on my mental health. And I want you lot to realise this stuff. It genuinely does have an effect on you. And something as simple as just sitting down and taking away all these distractions. And the way I took them away was by deleting the apps and rarely going on them. Every now and again I'll have a look, but then I get off them straight away because I don't want to actually be on them all the time, because I know what happens. It literally captures your attention. That's made my life so much simpler, so much easier. Alright, it was genuinely beautiful to be out in something like this, something like nature. And a while ago I wouldn't have been able to do this. I wouldn't be able to just be able to sit about. I just enjoy the view and enjoy just being here. And it's beautiful to see and it's beautiful to feel, because when you remove this stuff, something like this feels so fulfilling and so nice and so natural. And that's what it's meant to be like. It's meant to be natural like this. It's not meant to be you on your phone looking at things and just things that are captured. Things are made to capture your attention on there, and it stimulates you in a way that attracts your mind. And they've literally researched all this shit to capture your mind and make you glued to your phone and glued to social media and glued to all these things. And it takes away from you and makes you feel kind of hopeless in a way, because you can't actually get off these apps because you're so addicted and so stimulated, and there's always different things popping up and new news, new things that it takes away from you. And then you have the fear of missing out on these apps as well when you delete them, when in reality you're not really missing out on much. You're not missing out on much at all. What you are missing out on is something like this, sat in the sun, in the beautiful weather, even though it's a little bit cold, in the beautiful weather in winter with the sun on me, getting all that vitamin D, feeling sensational. I'm feeling happy about the life that I'm in and the life that I live. And this is what I want a lot of you, especially young people, to see. I want you to see something like this, that it can be this enjoyable, and take my word for it and try it. Remove these social media apps, start doing things for yourself, start being positive, start meditating, start journaling, start working towards things you want to achieve, and start actually taking back your life, and you'll have a truly positive effect. You will have a truly positive effect, and something like this will feel so fulfilling. Literally, me just sat down in the sun, and it may be weird to some people, and I understand that. I understand that it's weird in our generation to do something like this. It genuinely is really weird to do something like this, and I would have thought that a year ago, 6-7 months ago, to just sit down and record a video in the sun and enjoy it this much. I would have thought it was really weird. And to an extent, it's weird in this generation, but it wasn't weird back then, years and years ago. Just getting out in nature is such a beautiful thing. I think you can see that it's such a beautiful thing for me, because I'm enjoying it like mad. And you can't replicate this stuff. No screens, no video games, no films, nothing can replicate the beauty of you just being sat out in nature, feeling the cold air, hearing the animals, having the sun on you, being around trees, grass, the green that you neglect, that you genuinely neglect. And I've neglected for years and years and years, pretty much my whole life. And it's so beautiful to have something like this, but we just take it for granted nowadays because we've got everything on our phone. We've got everything here. Why should we go outside? Because we've got everything on here. We've got all the YouTube, we've got Netflix, we've got all these things. And it's crazy to think that something as simple as this can make you feel this good. And I want you lot to genuinely take action on this. Genuinely stop using social media and these things, because it fucks your brain up. And I mean that, and it fucked my brain up. It fucked my brain up, where I was too emotional, I was too caught in these apps, and I couldn't leave them alone. And it's a sad place to be in like that, because you genuinely don't have control over yourself then. And do you think that would go into other addictions, like eating food and all this? You're more likely to eat because you're overstimulated by that, therefore you're going to be overstimulated by food. And it's hard, man, it's hard, but something as beautiful as this is insane. And I want you lot to actually take action on this. Because I feel amazing. I feel amazing doing something as simple as this. I feel beautiful, I feel brilliant, I feel absolutely amazing like this. Like, I don't feel any mental health issues, nothing. When usually when I'm on my social media and that, I feel mental health issues all the time. All the time. But now I feel amazing and beautiful, just out in nature. Something as simple as this. It has a truly positive effect on you, and I mean that. You lot, get out in nature. Get out in nature and start getting rid of these dopamine-ridden apps. Start getting rid of these dopamine-ridden apps that just capture your attention and make you stay on them, and that are designed for you to stay on them. They're literally designed for that reason. They're literally designed for you to just stay on them and stay on them and stay on them, and give them more money, give them more attention, give them more likes, give them more viewership on their platforms, and more money, and buy things and overconsume. Therefore, it translates in every other area in your life. But you getting outside, just sitting down somewhere quiet, where there aren't many people, even if someone just shouted at me a minute ago, saying hi, it's truly beautiful. And it's truly beautiful, and I mean that. And I want you lot to understand that this stuff truly has an effect. And I'm not just saying this for the sake of it. I'm not just saying this for views, or maybe to an extent I'm saying it for views, because of course I would enjoy to get this message out, and I'd enjoy to start something good on this YouTube channel as well. But I mean it. Get out in nature. Look at this. Genuinely, look at this. Look how beautiful this world is. You just genuinely take it for granted. And that's what I'm trying to say to you lot. Just get outside, get into nature, see the beauty in the world, and start actually living a fulfilling life. And it doesn't seem fulfilling, does it? I just say it, but you genuinely get so much enjoyment out of this. And it really, really has an effect on your mental health. It has an effect on your brain. I've been in the gym today. Now I'm out in nature, and now recording a video. You notice how it all has a positive progression on me. And I'm so grateful for stuff like this, and I'm so grateful for the content that showed me to live this lifestyle that I knew I should live, but I never took action on it. And me getting rid of social media and all these things was able for me to take action on something like this, something like the YouTube channel, something like going to the gym more, working out more, higher intensity, meditation, journaling. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And I really want you lot, get out in nature, see the beauty in the world, and stop staying inside all the time. Get some sun on your skin, get some beauty in your life, and get rid of these apps that fuck your brain up, that don't help you, and that make you feel worse about yourself. And start doing things for yourself that makes you feel fulfilled, that makes you feel happy to be alive and happy to be about. Because this is what we're meant to be doing. We're meant to be out in nature. Genuinely, we are meant to be out in nature, and I mean that. We are meant to be out in nature. Thank you lot for watching this video. I hope you got some value, and there's going to be more content coming soon. Thank you. Like, comment and subscribe, and let me know if you want more content like this. I'm going to produce more anyway, so it don't matter, but let me know.